So recently, it feels like I got a little good pen pal out there, and he's over in Pakistan. I think it's kind of fitting. And of course, I did my thorough research, called a few contacts, and was surprised that hey, wow, like, this is legit. That they are actually a struggling church over in Pakistan, and there is a Christian population there, and of course, like anywhere that's not in the United States, they are on strict and direct persecution, and that is something that's hey, it is expected, and of course, being in America, we generally are very fortunate that we don't necessarily have to go and being involved in that kind of resort to that type of persecution. Yes, we do have our persecution. I'm not gonna try to put it as if we don't. I think we are generally the most disrespected. I want to say religion because it's not a religion; it's a way of life. But we generally are the ones that kind of get very disrespectful. If I have to say, we get kind of handled in that kind of way from taking the final supper, the opening Olympics, and they made it in complete drag, with the rainbow. But that right there is like, in my old days, I probably have done something a little bit more like, critical to go and show that my disapproval. But of course, when we are directed to go and be ambassadors of of our faith, we cannot handle things as if we were part like of the world. We're told that over in Romans chapter 12, and the fact that how we're living in this world, but we're not conformed into be in it. So meaning that our ways and how we take care of things is generally totally different. And tonight, I actually want to go and kind of talk about that. How, as believers, how should we like deal with, issues with each other, and how we just generally should deal with I guess, the world as well. And but like I said, like very, very, very thankful for the support for Bible Talk, and we're planning on launching that. Um, been talking over with Tyler about that, and doing a big major launch off of that on tomorrow. Um, but like I said, like very, very thankful. Like I said, the contact that I got in contact with today was Ming Zinshan, from Pakistan, and that they are a part of. He's trying, right? He's trying to preach the word, take the gospel out there. I was pretty scared at answer at first, uh, hearing his brother, but he immediately started out with saying like, "Glory be to God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for saving my soul." And I was like, okay, that's probably the farthest extent of his English, but he kept on talking. All right, so I can imagine that's that version of talking in tongues. I'm just kidding. But of course, it's designed to go ahead and translate to everybody else. But like I said, that is, it's completely a miracle